Here in this video we will discuss about Unix programming, control structures, looping structures, iterations, case structures with example programs. Shall discuss one by one what the syntax of the condition structure, syntax of iterative structures, which are all necessary things are there that are required to enter and execute a shell script. Conditional structures are decision making statements in Unix script. Here we are consider if statement, if then else statement, then nested if else structures. There are three different type of decision making statements we are studied in shell script. We will study one by one. First one is if statement. Nothing but Unix shell program tells if is the keyword, then write the expression, then fi is the final keyword is required to completion of the if statement. For that reason, usually started with if, write square bracket and write expression and close the square bracket. If that condition is true in the if statement, then only following statements are executed. The syntax for if statement is shown in the PPT. Usually be careful about how to write the expression in Unix is very important, because once again you remember after square bracket leave one space, then you can write operand, then write operator, leaves one space, then write operand, then leave one space, then you can close the parenthesis. That's the pattern you want to follow, otherwise it does not execute in Unix environment. Here the one more important space, there is no space between that, then automatically it is syntax error. Always the if statement produces the final result in the form of a boolean type, either true or a false type of the results. Here the expression is a shell command, then it will assume true if it is returns 0, if it returns 1, after otherwise it returns 0, then it is called false. Here we discuss about if then else structure in a Unix script. Here if write the expression, then that truth that produce the results of corresponding statement, else that takes another part of statement supposed to execute it. Finally fi is the final keyword that ends off with then else structures. It is a one type of control structures we have studied in a shell script. Shell to execute statement in controlled way and make it a right choice. For that reason we are using if then else. If there are conditions, we got check. If expression is true, then statement executed, otherwise else statement is executed. Syntax is shown as shown in the figure. The shell expression is evaluated in the above syntax. If the result is true, given statements are executed. If expression is false, then no statement will be executed, then else part is executed. And then here condition you can given one example. If age is greater than 18, he or she is eligible for vote, else he or she is not eligible for vote. Then you put age is equal to 20, 20 is greater than 18, then the first statement execute, he or she is eligible for voting. If it is 16 less than 18, then condition is false, automatically else part is executed, he or she is not eligible for voting. Like this we can write the example for expression that is given in if then else structure. Here it is an example of if then else structure example in Unix script. A is equal to 10, B is equal to 20, then we check A is equal to B or not. If A is equal to B, then it prints A is equal to B, else it prints A is not equal to B. For our example, A is 10, B is equal to 20, then 10 is equal to 20, then condition is false, then it prints A is not equal to B is the output from this program. Let us discuss with the nested if else structure. In Unix shell programming, if, then check the condition, then statement that is not matched, then ELIF, nothing but one more if condition you have to put for verifying for second conditions. Like that you want to check one after another in different level of decisions or control statement that allow shall make correct decision out of several conditions. For that reason we are using if then else structure or nested if else structure. But each and every if else structure should be end by F5. That you have to remember in your mind when you go for writing the script programming concept using shell using with the help of nested if else structures. Syntax for nested if else. The example for nested if else structure: if A is equal to 10, B is equal to 20, check if A is equal to B, then you write A is equal to B. Else if, check once again, A is greater than B, then check A is greater than B. Else if once again check A is less than B, then write A is less than B. Else none of the above stated conditions are met. For that you write a code. But our example, A is equal to 10, B is equal to 20, you check if A is equal to 10 is equal to 20, then write no, condition is false, go to next if conditions. Then 10 is greater than 20, this condition also false, go to else part. Once again you check the condition. 10 is less than 20, yes, condition is true, then prints A is less than B. That is the output of a given existing program of shell script. A simple example for nested if else structures in Unix script concept. It is the example of Unix shell programming of case structures. You can use multiple if-else statements to perform a multi-way branch. However, this is not always the best solution, especially when all the branches depends on the value of a single variable. Shell supports case structure for this type of scenarios. Then here in the case the reserved word keyword case, then write condition or expression or the word you are comparing, a keyword that should be matched with the given keyword, then write in the keyword, then write pattern 1, write some statements, pattern 2, write some statement, and pattern 3, write some statement. If the given word in match with the pattern 1, corresponding statement after the pattern 1 is executed, remaining all statements are not executed. Like that, if the pattern 1 is matched with the given word, then it move to pattern 2, then it checks if it is correct, then only it executes the second statement of echo print statement, otherwise it move towards to check the pattern of 3. Like that it check n number of patterns in general. Finally, that does not valid for any of the expression, the pattern, then it move to default statement of case structures. Okay, this is simple example environment. This is the syntax of case structure started by the keywords ASE, then write the word and then write in, then write the patterns, then finally write ESAC, the last keyword that indicate that at the end of case structure in Unix scripting. This is the example program for case construct in Unix script programming. Very simple example. We are assign the variable name fruit is equal to kiwi. Then we check the case with the dollar sign with the fruits in. Then that should be matched with the pattern. First one is apple. If it is matched with the first one, then print apple is the uh, apple is quite tasty. Else it takes
match with the banana, kiwi is not the banana, then this condition is not holds. Then move towards kiwi with kiwi, yes, condition is met. This pattern should match with the fruits pattern. Automatically, name New Zealand is famous for kiwi fruits. That is the statement is printed after execution of this program.